The other night, though, they kind of blamed the officials for missing some calls and not giving them calls. They kind of crowded the officials after that Game 2 loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And a lot of Austin Reeves went out there and said a bunch of things after the game. Then after the game, the coach, JJ Redick, kind of called out the referees also.
LeBron has the worst whistle of any star player I've ever seen. I mean, I've been with him 2 years now. There's, again, the smaller guys, because they can be theatric, they typically draw more fouls, and the bigger players that are, built like LeBron, it's hard for them. SGA gets like a touch foul, I guess, on the drive. There was a stretch where 4 straight possessions, our guys got absolutely clobbered trying to make an entry pass to Jackson, and Jalen Williams is grabbing his jersey with both arms. That's a turn. They're hard enough to play. They're hard enough to play. You've got to be able to just call it if they foul, and they do foul.
So I like this from JJ Redick, specifically from JJ Redick. He is trying to change the course of this series. He is trying to garner some more fouls for his team, maybe less fouls for Oklahoma City. It is a chess game. JJ Redick isn't boo-hooing and crying like a lot of people are saying he is. No, he's playing the chess game like all coaches do, especially in the playoffs. He's going out there saying, hey, let's put a spotlight on these referees so they think twice about their calls, and maybe, just maybe, we get an extra whistle here and there that can turn the tide of the game, and maybe, just maybe, SGA and OKC don't get all these whistles. And maybe they'll just say in the back of their mind, next time someone flops on the other team, let's let it go. Let's have some playoff basketball. JJ Redick, I think, doing the right thing right there. He is playing the chess game that it comes with being a coach in the NBA playoffs, especially when you're down 2-0 to, let's be honest, a superior team. He's trying to get any advantage that he can. I do not like when the players, especially after a loss, come out and boo-hoo about the referees, because the first rule in all sports is you take care of your business, nothing else matters. So if you take care of your business, doesn't matter if the referee misses a call here and there, you should still win. I know Jaylen Brown came out, and then I know that Donovan Mitchell said, I'm not a flopper, so I don't get rewarded. Flopping has been around in sports since its inception. You're not going to get rid of it, so stop all that nonsense. If guys flop and they get calls, that's the way it's going to be. Guys flop and they don't get calls, that's the way it's going to be. You play your game and worry about your game and let it go. I didn't like Jaylen Brown that he came out and did it after a loss. And even Draymond Green came out the other day and said, there's a lot of times I want to get after the refs, but if we lose the game, I don't go out there because it sounds like you're making excuses. You win the game, you go out there, you can call them out and say, hey, look, the refs were terrible today, but we still found a way to win. Sometimes you just have to swallow that anger and that upsetness and calling out the referees. LeBron James was asked about it, and LeBron gave, honestly, a political answer. We got to be better at this, and this, not blaming the referees, because he's a professional. He's a true professional, no matter how you feel about LeBron James. But I do not have a problem with JJ Redick coming out and doing this in postgame, because, like I said, he is playing the chess match that is the NBA, that is coaching, that is the playoffs. He's trying to get an advantage for his team any way possible. He also said we have to be better, and honestly, you do have to be better. Oklahoma City, hard enough as it is, and any advantage that you can get to win one game. Once again, I'm not talking about the Lakers getting back in this series. I'm talking about one game. Now, the Lakers can win tonight, whatever. One game. That's what you're hoping for. And then take it one game at a time. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. How do you feel? 305-567-0560. Let me know. I think the whole world loves Victor Wembanyama. I don't know anybody that doesn't love Victor Wembanyama. Also, do you feel as though there's any chance the 76ers or the Lakers get a win in this series? How do you feel about the referees? How do you feel about flopping?